Hi, Star Vartan for Greenopia here. So I've spent the last few days in Tuscany, Italy, checking out the new hybrid Volkswagen Touareg. This is a great all-wheel drive vehicle, and I've put it through its paces driving through the hills in beautiful Italy, and also on an off-road course where it did fantastically well, really negotiating some pretty tough components on the course, including gravel, huge hills, grades, stopping on hills, and it really it does what it said it was going to do, which is pretty impressive. You're probably not going to need something quite that hardcore, and this hybrid will be able to deliver all the off-road and on-road experiences that you probably expect from a higher-end SUV. Now, if you're a person who is sort of questioning whether you should buy an SUV and be an environmentalist at the same time, that's still a great question. SUVs take up a lot of space, more space on the highway and in parking spaces than a traditional car. But there's some people that really need the versatility of a hybrid and an all-wheel drive especially, depending on their life circumstances. And this is a great example of fusing both, your needs and also some environmental concerns. This car gets about 28 to 29 miles per gallon. The final numbers are not yet in because this car is not coming out until the fall of this year. That's 2010. The interior design of this car is really gorgeous. I spoke with Volkswagen designers, and they told me a little bit about the decisions they made and why they chose what they did. As you can see, there's some really beautiful leather. The Volkswagen folks have used metal-free, heavy metal-free, and chrome-free dyeing techniques for years as part of their German commitment to environmental awareness. In addition, the exterior paint is water-based, and that's another important environmental consideration because that means that paint solids won't affect the environment as strongly. And this is especially important when you're building cars in other countries such as Brazil, where they don't have as strong environmental regulations. You can see here there's plenty of leg room. I rode in the back of this car a few times, and there's also lots of cargo room, which I'll show you now. This VW Hybrid Touareg is definitely a fun car to drive. I really enjoyed it and thought it had a lot of versatility. The hybrid engine really gives you plenty of kickback and plenty of range of motion. It pretty much feels like you're driving a regular car, and but you do have a great display that really helps you understand how you're getting the most out of your gas mileage, and gives you a little bit of feedback too. We can hop in here and just take a look at the display. And there's the dash. And then over here, we have lots of information on the onboard computer. So you can see that this is a great SUV. Doesn't really change what you might think about a regular SUV being, although it does have a hybrid engine, and that does make it more fuel efficient in the long run. And Volkswagen has just great service to make sure that you're not ever not taken care of.